The World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series is brought to you by Quaker State, real, durable oil. By Fusion Energy, instant energy lasts for hours. And by BP Racing Fuels, the world leader in race fuel technology. Cars being pushed out now for the first of 4 heat races, and we'll have a lot more on that. But let's talk a little bit about this racetrack, Brad, with our Fusion Energy Shot track fact. It's a half-mile oval, but tell me more. You've raced here.
Well, 12 degrees in the corners. You can see it there in the track record. It's very fast, but a little misleading, that half mile. This half mile has the longest straightaways of any half mile the World of Outlaws race on. That's what makes this place so unique. These long straightaways in a tight corner, especially in turns 3 and 4.
Well, there are a lot of people associated with the World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series powered by Quaker State that are right from this area, and one of them is standing down alongside Shane Andrews right now.
Lucas Wolf is from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Lucas, 26 fastest tonight, but more importantly, you're back in front of the hometown fans. How's it feel?
Yeah, it's good to be home. It's good we got a race in here. We have such a hard time with weather and stuff, but unfortunately qualified poorly so far. We have to have a very good heat race to try to make it in the National Open.
You're going to be starting in position number 7. What's the strategy?
I got to get a good start. There's all these heat races are awful tough, so we're going to do what we can and hopefully go to the front.
Lucas Wolf is going to strap in. Let's go down to the other end of pit road, Darren Crocker.
Daniel Lasowski, in a recent press release, you credited Barry Jackson for a lot of your success this season. What has he done for this team?
Oh, you know, he's our chassis builder, and he's done a great job for this Chassis General Store team. You know, he's right here from Carlisle. He's been to Williams Grove all this time, and he's definitely got us better here at Williams Grove.
You start on the pole, you're in the second heat here. Say you start in the pole in the second heat. How important is it to finish in the top 2, getting that dash?
Oh, that make or break your night. I'll tell you, you got to run a 1-2 and get a redraw for the dash. That'll make or break your night.
We got to let him get in the car. He's in the next heat race.
Thank you very much, Aaron and Shane. So home cooking is a big deal here around the Williams Grove area, and there are quite a few. No shortage of people who are from this area. You take a look at Charlie Garrett, the engine builder on the number 14, Colton Gauss, who's a crew member, Ricky Warner, the crew chief for Donnie Schatz, Justin Adams, Brian Ellenberger, and then you've got engine builders Don Ott, Tom Ryder. We mentioned Charlie Garrett. JEI Chassis is from here. The list goes on and on and on, Brad. Central Pennsylvania is a big part of sprint car racing.
Well, it is, and we talk about in the Open how tough it is when these guys come back. And part of that's the reason these guys, they eat and breathe sprint car racing back in this part of the country.
Let's get you set now for your super clean start of the race for heat race number 1. The grid is going right across the top there. You can check it out. Jason Myers is going to start inside of the front row with Brooke Tatnell outside of row number 1. Dave Ely and Pat Cannon will be in row number 2. The number 7 of, the 15H of Sam Hayford Jr. alongside Jason Sides, scheduled to go in row number 3. Mark Smith's in there in row 4 alongside Steve Buckwalter. You see Joey Saldana in the Budweiser number 9 inside of row number 5 with Chris Malizin, Ryan Bolke, and Stevie Smith, if you can believe it, Brad, starting as the slowest qualifier in this group.
Unbelievable.
Outside of row number 6. 8 laps is the distance in each of these 4 heats. Here's your super clean start of the race. The green is in the air for heat race number 1, and Jason Myers gets the jump. You have to finish in the top 5 to transfer to the A main, the top 2 to be in the dash, Brad.
Yeah, to really have any realistic chance of winning this race, you almost have to finish in the top 2 to get in that dash. And you want to be in the top 5 to even make it in. Joey Saldana back there trying to race his way in, but Bobby, real quick, I want to clarify something. Anybody that listens to anything I happen to say, I said Steve Kinzer would be on the pole the first heat. I missed on the inversion. I never figured it out as a driver, and I really missed on this one. Steve Kinzer will be in the 4th heat.
Steve Kinzer will be in the 4th heat. All of these heat races inverted by 4. We've got the fastest qualifier in this one, and we also have the 13th fastest qualifier in this one. That's why Myers was on the front row. There's Stevie Smith and Joey Saldana. They're dicing it out right now, but guess what, Brad? They're dicing for 9th.
Yeah, Joey, the car looks tight. He's got to be so frustrated.
Well, and this drives home the point that we were trying to make about qualifying. Oh, trouble. Stevie Smith catches a part of the inside berm. Looks like he gathered it back up there in the number 1 machine.
Yeah, you saw the car actually do a wheelie there where he flipped it, got on the gas, pulled the front wheels off the ground. These guys in the back, so Saldana right there, they need caution flags to bunch this field back up to really have any realistic chance to get into the top 5. I mean, Jason Myers is checked out front. The race is back here trying to see if Joey Saldana can race his way in.
Myers out in front, looking strong in the DD&I GLR Investments car number 14. Jason Myers entered 9 points behind behind Donnie Schatz when the night started. That has not changed at all. No points for heat races, and neither one of those drivers earned points in qualifying as the top 5 time trialers do. Here's Saldana working on Mark Smith. Oh, Stevie Smith sneaks underneath Joey Saldana and steals the spot away.
Now the top 5, as you said, qualify for the A. Then where you, depending on where you qualify, whether you go to the B main or the C main, to still try to race your way in.
Good action right there as the white flag comes out for Jason Myers. Stevie Smith and Joey Saldana still going at it back there as they continue to battle for 9th position. Boy, it's got to be frustrating for Joey Saldana and his team tonight. The checkered flag waves for Jason Myers. He is easily going to get the win in this heat race, the first one of the night. We'll run down the finishing order for you here in just a second as they all scream across the line. There's a look at Sam Hafertepe Jr. in car number 15, but no problems for Jason Myers in the 14 machine as he is the winner of this one, Brad, and looked like that was pretty much just par for the course out there for him.
Well, again, it's so important to start up front, and we talk about the clean air, and I hate to keep bringing that up, but boy, these high speeds and these long straightaways, it's very critical to get a good starting spot and try to get out front.
Let's show you our Armor All finish of the race for heat race number 1. Jason Myers, the winner. Brooke Tatnell finishes in the 2nd spot. Pat Cannon, the quick qualifier, he's in there. Jason Sides and Dave Ely. Those 5 transfer to tonight's Williams Grove National Open. Everybody else is going to have to do it the hard way. We'll take a break as you look at Joey Saldana unbuckling. He'll debrief with Willie Kane, and we'll come back and we'll talk to him. Heat race number 2 is coming up from Williams Grove.